All right, so third exercise in the chest mass program is going to be flat dumbbell fly. Okay, this is one of my favorites actually because I can put a little more resistance on this.
Okay.
So, as you know, the chest gets engorged with muscle from the pressing movements. Now we're going to stretch it out, allow the fibers to open up, and allow more blood flow to the tissue and, of course, nutrients and everything else that's going to help you build an Olympia chest. Okay. Okay, ready? 1, 2. Okay. As you see, I'm giving them a little resistance on the way down. I'm trying to pull them apart a little bit. That's going to help tear those inner chest fibers. You guys looking to build that inner chest? This is a great partner movement. So what the resistance allows, everyone seems to ask, they want that line in their chest. Obviously that comes with the mass on the chest, but it's also going to help pull those fibers out and allow the chest to get more blood to it, okay? So ideally with this exercise is everyone's mind's always stuck on how much weight they pull out. Okay, remember it's all about the workout and really getting blood into the muscle. It's really just getting that full contraction. You can't do that when you have too much weight. You're too focused on holding the weight. The elbows can't be too far. They got to be back and just really allow the contraction on the chest. Little secret of 20 years of training. This is enough to really get the job done.
So you're just trying to keep all of your workouts and exercises simple.
It's very,
don't overcomplicate it.
People complicate training much, much more than they need to. All right, 10 more reps. Last set. Okay, good. 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 You can really feel that contraction when you come up there, so chest is working. Good. Good. Good, good, good. Starting to burn, isn't it?
Oh,
good,
yeah.
Good, okay, good. All right, that's the key. I mean, once you start feeling that burn, listen, you can only push so far. Don't matter if your partner's yelling at you, do 4 more.
Yeah.
I never believed in that. You don't want to get to the point where you're just dying and he's doing the weight or whatever else she's doing the weight. It really doesn't matter.
So it's pretty much gonna leave that ego at the door. I see it a lot.
Yes.
They get the superhero complex where they're watching some guy lift heavy weight. Of course. And they immediately want to start doing it too. You know?
I'm sure these guys are over here saying, oh, I can do more weight than this guy and whatever else, but
you're here for yourself to do your own work.
Let them go over there and do what they're doing.
Yeah.
Now over to the fourth exercise. We're gonna do some dips, okay? And this is kind of unique exercise. I mean, this was kind of the staple of the Jay Cutler training program for a lot of the Olympias. With this exercise, really the key is keeping the legs back, okay? If you're gonna do a dips for the triceps, usually the legs stay underneath the body. But with this, the legs are gonna be back, so you actually get a lean kind of going into the movement.
All right.
And you get that nice stretch on the chest, and this is really gonna help on the outside of the chest development, okay? Everyone wants to get that nice rounded look when they stand on stage or just, looking good in tank top or whatever else. You want to get that nice round look to the chest. Okay. This is a great exercise for that, okay? Right. So
legs back.
Legs back, okay, little lean into it. And, you're going to go down as deep as you feel it comfortable, okay? I usually only did body weight because I weighed 300 pounds.
Okay.
You see these guys in the gym, they might
just
strap on
weights.
It's okay to do that. I mean, obviously for me, my legs weighed, a lot more than half my body weight most of the time at my biggest. So for me, I was able to just use my body weight, focus on 10 repetitions. That's really what we're going to focus on.
Yeah.
And really just try to get that contraction. His chest is really contracting at the top of the movement right there. Okay.
You want to see it? Next time.
I mean, you really think of dip and you think of the guys that work on the Olympic rings. Their triceps are really developed, right? Because they're locking it continually. Let's do the next set. Knock this thing out. Now with this exercise, you're not really locking the triceps. You're actually trying to lock the chest. And not the triceps.
Okay.
That's why the lean in is very, very important, because if you're more upright, you're going to end up locking the triceps more than you would in this position. It's really hard to lock your triceps because the chest actually locks first. So that's the idea with this movement, is really getting that chest lock out and not the triceps. All right, last set of 10 reps. Here we go, man. His body is forward, the legs are back. So it's really, you see his triceps aren't locking out. They're not getting to that point because they'll lean in. That's very, very important. Good. So it's nice to actually train with someone and actually see, okay, how the techniques I used or use in my training is very, very important. And I can see how they actually work, you know. It's kind of like an athlete watching training footage or game footage of like how they played or what other teams did.
Now, how do you feel about people who first time came to the gym and they're waiting for all the information to start? What do you think about that? What should they do?
I mean, it's much easier. When I started, we didn't have internet. I learned to train from watching people in the gym. So I'd be sitting here watching these guys work out and say, oh, that's like a cool movement. Oh, that's a cool movement. Oh, this machine's for that. And that's how I learned.
And now you're that guy.
Well, now it's like, now you can go on the internet and see, okay, do you watch Jay Cutler train? Or, you know, watch him train someone else or have instructional pieces. I mean, bodybuilding.com, they have so much info out there that's live. And I mean, I put out content consistently, and I'm always, you know, socially acting with the fans out there all over the place, and it's just, it's a new technology, and I mean, everyone today is very, they're very
savvy.
but they're very fortunate to have that.